Hey, what's up guys? It's V here and I'm back with my manga pickups for January of 2018. I apologize for the way that I sound. I'm either in the middle of or getting ready to come down with either the cold or flu, bug, or something like that. But we're still going to go in this video having a good time, and I'm just going to up and say that this has probably been definitely not my largest pickup, but definitely my favorite manga haul since I started this channel. But without further ado, guys, let's get right into it. So this first part of the table here is mostly going to be just series updates plus a few new ones. So we're just going to start off with Yona of the Dawn, Volume 9, another fantastic volume to a fantastic series. Can't really say much more than what I've already said before. Yona of the Dawn is a beautiful series. Again, a little bit of politics in there, but as somebody pointed out in my manga collection video, and I, revisited this, and it wasn't as politically heavy as I had thought it out to be. So I do apologize for that misinformation. But again, Yona of the Dawn is still really good. Check it out if you have not already. And we got Food Wars Volume 21. Again, same with Yona of the Dawn. Can't really say much more than what I've already said before. Fantastic series about food. It has some mature themes in it, but still a very good read. And then these next two here, I'm finally caught up with Haikyuu. We have volumes 18 and 19. 18 was going to be a December pickup, but I didn't get around to it until this month. So here you go, guys. More fantastic volumes of Haikyuu. So definitely into sports manga. I would recommend that you check that out. And next we have Attack on Titan, Volume 23. Fantastic volume, guys. Probably one of my favorites thus far. But I love Attack on Titan and highly, highly recommend it. If you haven't gotten on that bandwagon already, get on it. And then here we have Puella Magi Heart Magica, Legend of Jeanne d'Arc, Volume 5, and this is the last volume. And I personally think it... I thought it ended well. I thought it could have ended a little bit better. But overall, I thought the series was fantastic. I know this is not really recommended for someone's introduction into the Puella Magi series, but I kind of didn't listen to that. But I'm definitely looking into getting into the series a little bit more. So can't wait for that. And down here we have Dragon Ball Super Volume 2. Pretty decent series so far. I'm not the biggest Dragon Ball fan. But if you are, you'll definitely enjoy this. Then next up, we have Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, Volumes 4 and 5. So I am now up to date with this series. And I think the next volume doesn't come out until May or June this year. So I have a little while, little gap in between volumes there. But absolutely hysterical series. One of the funnier things that I've read. Started reading in 2017. So I would definitely recommend check that out. And then next here we have the last omnibus for Ranma 1/2 that contains volume 37 and 38. And you're probably wondering why I picked up the last omnibus first. The reason being is with money being kind of tight right now, I'm trying to look for decent sales. And this one happened to be the cheapest out of all the ones that I need to get, so I just went ahead and got it for now. I'm hoping to be able to pick up at least one volume per month until I get them all. But we'll see how that goes. And then next we have Helvetica Standard Italic, and this is the second and last volume of the Helvetica Standard spinoff series for Nichijou. A very decent, decent manga. There's oh my gosh, I am so sorry, guys. Our dinner must have got burnt on a table today. But anyway, so it's just some random comics. There's a lot of story art in here, not really comic based, but it's still a pretty decent read if you're into the Nichijou series. And then next we have the third omnibus for Erased. Now, I know I said previously that I wasn't going to get the rest of Erased until the last omnibus came out, but I ended up getting this one on a sale, which I'll actually cover at the end of this video. You guys actually might find it pretty hysterical, but I haven't gotten around to reading that yet, so I don't really have much to say. And then these last three here are new series that I decided to pick up. And then first one here, we have The Promised Neverland Volume 1, and holy moly, fantastic. This is a this was a good way to start 2018. I'm going to say this series right here. I'm hoping, I've heard it's getting a little bit stale now. I'm hoping that's not the case. But this, oh my word. Just going to give you a little bit of insight on what the series is about without giving spoilers. It's about this group of children in a corrupted, well, what they come to find out is a corrupted orphanage. And they have to try to find a way to save themselves and save the other children there. But that's all I'm going to say right now. Just check out The Promised Neverland. If you haven't, it's fantastic. And then next we have something I had no idea existed up until the other day. Apparently Splatoon has a manga series, so this is the first volume of that. And I absolutely love Splatoon, one of my favorite franchises from Nintendo. And this manga is really, really well done. I was kind of surprised. It's actually child-friendly. If you look on the back here, there is an A for all ages rating if my camera would focus, but apparently it's not going to do that today. So definitely if you're a fan of the Splatoon games, like me, check it out. And then here we have, excuse me, the sequel to Cardcaptor Sakura, and that's Cardcaptor Sakura Clear Card Volume 1. For a fairly good series. I love Cardcaptor Sakura, and so far, this follow-up series is fantastic, but it's only the first volume, so in order to give a little more insight, I'll have to read a few more volumes before I can make a conclusion, but we'll get there eventually. Alright guys, now, here are my prize pickups for this month, and I actually have a lot to say about these. This first one is Mobile Suit Gundam, The Origin. This is volume 11, A Cosmic Glow. And this one I actually picked up at Barnes & Noble. I just made a video about this the other day. And every time I've gone in there, I've been looking for this series for a while. And every time I've gone in there, they've never had it. And I've always heard people say, you know, you need to check out Barnes & Noble because they have a lot of the harder to find series that you're not going to find at Books A Million, which is where I usually shop just because it's so much closer. Well, I had a job interview that was right near the nearest Barnes & Noble. So I go in there, just browsing around because they were having a buy two, get one sale. And I come across this, and to say that my reaction caught the attention of a lot of people would be an understatement, but I'll just leave it at that. You guys can probably put two and two together. But I was so happy to find that. I haven't gotten around to reading it yet, but holy crap. The paper quality in here, this has got to be the best paper quality that I've seen in a manga ever. Like, it's not standard paper, it's photocopy paper. And there's a lot of color pages in here, plus a bunch of extras. So, if you're a Gundam fan, pick that up. And it is going out of print. I don't think it's going to be around much longer, guys. So, jump on it if you haven't already. And then this one caught me by surprise. This is Attack on Titan No Regrets, the complete color edition, and this contains both volumes of the spin-off Attack on Titan No Regrets series. And I would honestly put the paper quality close to Mobile Suit Gundam The Origin, although not quite there yet. I think that paper quality in there is a bit better. This is a little bit thinner, but oh, it's in color, full color. I absolutely love it. This might be in my coffee table book. Who knows? I don't know. My, you know, I have to make sure my husband has some space too, but wow, I was so happy to find that. But needless to say, I picked that up on the sale as well. And these last three. I've been trying to find a lot more Osamu Tezuka works just because the ones that I've read so far I absolutely love. And I'll be honest with you, if Osamu Tezuka was still around, he could give Mr. Oda a run for his money. I am not kidding. As much as I love One Piece, Tezuka's series, even the worst ones, One Piece just can't light a fire to it. That's just how good these stories are. This first one here, and I'm actually in the middle of reading it. I have a receipt as a makeshift bookmark. But this is Triton of the Sea, Volume 1, and this is actually a 2-in-1 omnibus. I haven't gotten that far into it to really give a good detail of what the story is about. But so far, I've enjoyed it. What I will say, though, it has to do with the little baby that was found by a young boy. And it turns out he's no ordinary child. But I'll just leave it at that. The real star of the pickups, though, this month is Phoenix. I have wanted to find Phoenix for ages. And it has been sold on Amazon. And the used copies, like on eBay and even third-party Amazon sellers, goes for ridiculous amounts. I mean, you know, I did a video, a pickup I had several months ago about the first volume to Message to Adolf, and you guys know how ridiculously expensive that was. And I vowed I would never do that again, which, thankfully for these, I didn't have to. I decided one day I had some extra money, and I went on Amazon again to see if there was other manga that I may have missed that I would have liked. And I just looked up Osamu Tezuka manga to see what was available. And they have Volume 7, which is Civil War Part 1. I would love to get Volume 8, though, but I could not find that. And they have Volume 12, Early Works. Now, Phoenix is considered to be Osamu Tezuka's greatest series, if not the greatest manga series of all time. And for good reason. Now, I still think that Message to Adolf is a better series, but that's just my opinion. But Phoenix is Osamu Tezuka's life's work. He was unable to finish it, though, due to his passing. So it's a series that will remain unfinished till the end of time. But to say that I'm elated to have, I would have been happy with just one copy, just one volume. But to say that I'm elated to have this in my collection finally is a huge understatement. Phoenix is an amazing series, guys, and if you can find it affordably, you need to pick up the volumes. I hear Volume 2, I think it's called, excuse me, called Future. I hear that's regarded as the best volume of the series. But unfortunately, I haven't read that yet, so I couldn't give you my honest opinion on it. But holy crap. Phoenix is amazing, guys. It's a beautiful manga. I was crying when I read it, which I know I'm emotional, but it was just such a good series. And if I could get all of them, you bet your pretty faces I would. But yeah, guys, that wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it was a lot of me rambling, but again, as I said, I was just so overjoyed for this pickup, especially that little ditty right there. So anyway, I hope you guys like this, and if I can give you, if it helps with any recommendations. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, just because I'm not feeling good today, but I think you guys know what I mean. Just, if you have any recommendations for me, leave it in the comment section below, and I will do my best to check it out. But if this helps out with any manga series that you're looking for, then that is awesome. I hope you find what you're looking for. And if you like what you see on my channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later.